many pictures are on Yelp? Pull up all these pictures and you're like, oh, that's the dessert you're eating? All right, so that's the candle? Okay, that's the same candle. I know where that. Babe, 45 minutes to an hour.
45 minutes to an hour. Wait, can you run that long? No offense.
That's how I got married, dog. You know, my first date, bro.
Was that what you did?
Yeah, my first date with her.
I think a guy's more comfortable being alone than a girl, but I mean, that's a whole nother
think so? Welcome to the Men Don't Know Podcast. I'm the man of many friends, your host and creator, Chris Boone. And here on the podcast, we talk with a bunch of guys. We ask a bunch of women questions over wine and cocktails. Whether you're listening to it on Google Play, iHeartRadio, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, SoundCloud, Pandora, YouTube, Audible, or you downloaded that Men Don't Know Podcast app, I can't thank y'all enough. Merch store is open as always, but hit me up on Instagram at Men Don't Know, Twitter Men Don't Know 1. Shoot me an email, Chris at mendontknow.com, or hop on the mendontknow.com website and shoot me a message. Coy, my guy.
What's up?
How we living?
How you doing?
We are talking about why do women hate something we do but hold it and bring it up later.
Ooh.
We only talking to women, so let's call some women. Here we go. Let's get Jules on the phone.
Hello.
Jules, what up?
Hi, how are you?
Excellent. I'm here with Coy. Coy, so what's up, Jules?
What up, Jules?
Hi, Coy.
Maybe something with these independent women that be doing this shit. Wow. I don't know. Anyways. All right, Jules. Back to regularly scheduled programming. I have a question for you, and I want to know something from you, and I think all the men want to know something from the women, and it is, why do y'all hold on to shit and bring shit up later?
Wait, why do we hold on to shit and bring it up later?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Why do you put shit that we did in your back pocket to bring it up later, knowing damn well if you would have brought it up when it happened, we could have discussed it and moved on from it.
Oh, that's a good one.
I know it is.
I don't know.
Because all men want to know.
Break in case of emergency.
Yeah.
When the tears aren't
Yeah.
working.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, for me, sometimes I am guilty of doing that. But I'll admit it.
Sometimes.
I'll admit it.
Go ahead.
Okay. Sometimes I am.
Okay.
Sometimes I am. But I don't know. For me, I feel like sometimes I don't know if, like, how I feel about it yet. So if it's something that, like, maybe was like, oh, okay, like, that might have, like, rubbed me the wrong way or bugged me, but, like, I'm like, okay, whatever, it's, like, not a big deal, but let's say, like, a couple days go by and it's still bugging me, like, yeah, I'm gonna bring it up. Like, I'm gonna be like, hey, you know what, the other day when you did this or said that, like, that shit's fucking bugging me, what the fuck is up with that, right?
Okay, well, why didn't you bring it up when I did it?
Because maybe it didn't bug me like that then.
As a statute of limitations.
Or maybe I wanted to decide if it was gonna bug me.
I feel like
I don't know.
There's no compounding interest on things that you guys hold in your back pocket. If it upsets you, why didn't you just say it when it upsets you so we can move on from it? Now I'm having a perfectly great day, and now you want to bring up some shit from last week and ruin my perfectly great day. Do you see, because I'm happy, you want to bring it up and mess up my perfect day, or like...
No, I think that's just you just making it way more of like
no. That's how us men think. That's how us men think. I guarantee you, all the guys are in the car saying, "Yeah, that's exactly what I'm talking about. I'm having a great day. I started out the day fine. I woke up on time. I'm getting everything together, and now we need to talk." And I'm like, "About what?"
Most opportune time.
Yeah, 100%.
I mean, I don't know. I guess I'm just not that calculated. Like, I'm not going to see my man just, like, skipping along his merry, happy way, be like, let me go fuck up your day real quick because I'm pissed.
I never said that. I never said that.
But,
I'm just saying we are.
But also, too, though, like, I do typically bring shit up when something upsets me. Because
Immediately, though?
I would say 98% of the time, yes, because I tend to run on anxiety. So if I do not like to sit, I do not like to sit with something on my chest. So yes, if something bothers me, I am going to bring it up because the faster we can talk about it and get on from it, I'm not going to be like letting that ruin my day.
I don't know
You
if
know
it's
what I'm saying?
anxiety or if it's the caffeine and you haven't drank enough water.
Well, it could be that too. I'm working
Oh
on my water. Okay.
gosh. I think all women need to work on their water intake. Like I think you guys run off of no sleep and caffeine, which makes your anxiety high, and then all of a sudden you want to bring something up from last week.
Well, but that's what I'm saying is I typically don't because I don't like something festering inside me that long because I don't want my day to be ruined.
But
That shit gives me anxiety. If I have some shit that's bugging me, I'm not going to let it go for that long and then be like, okay, hey, remember like 2 weeks ago on Thursday around 3:30 when you X, Y, and Z? No, I'm not going to do that.
As a
I'm
man,
not.
as a
And
man,
people
just
who
to give
do,
you, go ahead. After you, sorry.
I'm just going to say people who do that, that's, I think there's a whole, that's like a trauma thing for sure.
Okay, but
There's a reason why they're afraid to bring shit up in their relationship.
okay, but 48 hours
There's a
is still
reason.
too long, though.
Oh, okay. What, 48 hours, 5 hours, 2 hours the next day? I mean, I don't know. I think it also depends on what's the issue.
I think.
What is the issue here? Did I see some fucking chick trying to FaceTime you in the middle of the night and I'm gonna keep that in my fucking pocket and blow up on you later? Or did you say something and maybe I was, in a mood and it hurt my feelings and so I was gonna try and let it go, but it's still bugging me, so I'm gonna bring it up. There's levels to this shit, which I know you know.
Yeah, and it's all of the above that you
Because
just,
it might not have been something, and then maybe she has lunch with the girlfriend, and then just kind of casually brings it up, and the girlfriend goes, "Wait a minute,
you let that slide.
you let that slide." And then, you know what I mean? That's another issue right there.
You let her gas you up. You can let her gas you up at lunch.
I mean,
See?
Anything is possible.
Oh, we know. We appreciate it. We're gonna let you go. Thank you, Jules. Thank you, Jules, for gassing up the start of the combo.
I do my best.
I appreciate you.
You guys have a good one.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
Hit you up
All
later.
right. Later.
I mean, yeah.
Wait a minute, he did what?
Yeah.
I never let my man slide on that.
Yeah.
Oh hell, no. See, I don't need that.
Yeah, you need to check that when you get home. You need
Meanwhile,
to
he just had a great day.
Absolutely.
Meanwhile, he just had a great day.
Man, team won and everything. Hey, Nina, how you doing?
Good. How are you?
Good. I'm here with Coy. Coy, say what's up, Nina?
Nina, what's up?
Hey, Coy.
We're past that now. Anyways, how's your day going? Good. All right. Question of the day. Let me ask you this. Why does something happen and you guys hold on to it and bring it up later?
Because we can.
I mean, honesty is
really
the best
no
policy.
legitimate-
Okay, I appreciate
Yeah.
that. I appreciate
There's
you
no
being
legitimate
honest.
reason.
I appreciate you being honest.
Yeah.
We can't.
There's no
Yeah,
legitimate
because
reason.
you hear that? Because we can.
Wait, can I ask her what I just said?
Yeah, go ahead.
Nina,
go
have you ever had something happen? No big deal, at least not to you. And then all of a sudden you had like lunch with your girlfriend. And then oh, wait a minute. You let that slide? And then you come back with it after.
No, because I feel like when it's too late, like if it's within the day or maybe 48 hours, it's
Okay.
fine. But if not, I'm like,
Cooled
oof,
off
hopefully-
already?
Yeah.
So
I'm like, hopefully it doesn't happen again.
the statute of limits,
Yeah,
cool off
she
period.
got a statute of limitation on the back pocket. That shit disappears.
What
after
about
48
back
hours.
in 2022 on March 16th? Golly.
She over here thinking of something that happened October 9th at 4:42 p.m. where shit not adding up. Now you want to bring it up? What, that was 4 years ago. What are you talking about? No.
Hey.
You said he
The
was here.
case has new evidence.
Yeah, new evidence has come to light, so we're reopening the case.
Meanwhile, he's like, no double jeopardy.
I don't know, Nina. I think as men, we often wonder, why didn't you just bring it up then or when we got home, not wait till later and ruin another day?
Because sometimes I think that it might be because we didn't think it was that serious at the time, but then we had an opportunity to really think about it, or someone got into our head.
Yeah. See,
Then, yeah.
Or you watch a show,
Yeah,
something
watch
or
the-
maybe
hold
a
up,
social
this
media,
motherfucker
got
maybe
me
even a,
fucked up.
a social media
What?
skit could trigger
Yeah.
you too. You know.
All these things. She's like, oh, wait a minute. Oh, he got me fucked
Oh,
up.
hell
Oh,
no.
hell, you know
Yeah.
what? Yeah. Go
Door
ahead.
slams
Yeah,
up.
yeah. Hey, what happened? We having a good morning. We had breakfast together, and now wait, what happened? I guess I guess that's the idea of like, why would you let something? Why would you let something why would you even hold on to something that didn't trigger you then? And if it did, you should say something, in the morning. I would say, hey, look, if something happened that day, and I know people like to assess it, think about it, cool off, and then have a response. So why not in the morning? Hey, look, this happened yesterday. I wasn't too cool about it. Like, can we kind of not do this because it kind of triggered me? Like what happened to healthy lines of communication?
I mean, of course we can do that. Or sometimes we're just not in the mood to hear your mouth. I know that's what I see. I'll be like, oh my God, I'm about to hear, I'm about to get a mouthful dissertation. I'm just not in the mood to hear it.
And another thing, last month when you wait, what? No, you can't. No. We are not pulling up from last month. Like that's like trying to make a full court shot. Like with the 10th of the second left on the clock. No, do not bring that up. Like, and another thing, last month, remember how you didn't take your shoes off when you walked in the house? What the fuck was that about? Wait, what? What are you talking about? Like I feel like sometimes, since the fire is already brewing, my eyes will let it all out, and I'm like, man. I feel like a lot of my friends are dealing with situations like that sometimes and don't know how to respond correctly because we become triggered as men and we know we hold back shit that we I feel like sometimes men be like, I'm going to refrain from saying what I want to say because I don't want this argument to go any further than right now.
That's right.
But why don't y'all do that?
Well, some of us do. Honestly, I just think it's like you got to be in a mood.
A mood to let shit slide?
Not
gotta be
necessarily
feeling
let it
good.
slide.
Yeah.
It's like it's just that a lot of times I feel as though at that time it might have not been a big deal. It really might have not been that big of a deal.
Okay.
But I'm not one. I mean, there are definitely, to me, statutes of limitations. I'm not going to be like last year, blah, blah, blah. I give it for me, I give it 48 hours. And after that, and I'm getting upset, then I was like, ooh, can't get upset. I can't bring that shit up. I should have brought it up the moment that had, to have the conversation. So I have statutes of limitations. Yeah. I'm not going to do anything from last month. If the conversation was had in the morning and I got time to ponder on it,
I got
and
time to stew. Got time to stew.
yeah.
Oh my God.
At least I'm going to bring it up now than later.
Too many things
But I
can
would
pop in
say-
your head. Too many influences can trigger the bring up.
Yeah.
Well, then it's the person's fault for having the conversation beforehand. Because a lot of times we could be having a good old day and be like, oh, well, I need to tell you something. We're like, what? Like, it's 8 o'clock in the morning. Like, hurry up. Like, what do we, I would always get that. And I'd just be like, oh.
There you go.
But just roll my eyes. It's just unnecessary.
I agree. I 100% agree. I 100% agree. All right. That's all I had to ask you. I'll see you this weekend.
All right.
Okay.
Bye.
Man, it's crazy.
Bring it up.
Let's get another girl on here. Here we go. All right, now. All right.
Hello.
What up, Jess? How we living?
Hi.
I'm here. With,
Good.
I'm here with Koi. Koi, say what's up, Jess?
What's up, Jess?
Hi, Koi.
First of all, that dog got papers. That's a big ass fucking dog. That dog got papers.
Don't worry about what my dog has or doesn't have, right?
Yeah. How
Does he have
tall is he?
rabies?
Jesus. How big is
You
that
saw
thing?
he's registered. He's a little over 100 pounds now.
Whoa. What kind of dog?
How old?
He's about 9 months now. He's a King Corso.
9 months at
Whoa.
100 pounds is crazy. Yeah, I'm gonna need papers. I'm need some paper. I need to make sure. That's crazy.
That's why I got him.
Yeah, I believe it. All right. Question of the day. Let me ask you this: why do you think women hold on to shit and bring shit up later?
Well,
Yeah.
as you guys love to tell us, sometimes we blow things out of proportion. Sometimes we read into things. Sometimes we misconstrue what happened. So, me personally,
Okay.
if I hold on to something in a relationship,
Yep.
it usually is just like information, and I think I second guess, like, am I tripping? Maybe I'm over processing or whatever, and I just leave it alone. And then if the situation happens again 2-3 times, now I'm like, okay, what happened in the past, because this all coincides with everything and it's all the same. So I need an answer.
Y'all be
We
hitting.
put our evidence together is basically what we do. We build a case.
I don't need you to build a case. Just if it's bothering you, tell me real quick so we can get over it and move on. I think like
Because there's a time limit.
right? This is not Law and Order. Okay, okay? This is not Law and Order. This is not Suits. This is not
Columbo.
Columbo. Yeah, this is not Murder, She Wrote. Like, damn. Like, Jesus Christ.
Hey, you wanted to know. I'm just telling you why we do it. We want to know, are we tripping? Was it like an off one? Like, no, it wasn't anything. I'm overreacting, blah, blah, blah. But then if it continues to happen, now we have these stories and evidence and photos and screenshots, and we're like, okay, so what happened?
What about besides the evidence? Like, the next day you go out with your girl and she's like, oh, you let that slide? Or something, a skit that you see on social media, does it, or like trigger something
Trigger
like,
you?
oh, wait a minute. Maybe I do need to say
Oh,
something.
this motherfucker got me fucked up.
Nah, I mean, I don't really pay much attention to like social media like that. Like, I
Okay.
wouldn't let anything get to me,
Okay.
because I feel like you can only believe half of what you see, none of what you freaking hear. So why? So no,
It's all
I
up
just
to
really
you?
think that, yeah, it's just all on us. I feel like if a girl is doing that whole like, oh, well, I was thinking about this, and then I talked to my friends, and now I'm upset because, you know what, they're right, and blah, 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 then you're a little crazy. You're a little irrational, because people shouldn't,
I agree.
girlfriends or friends in general will always pick your side. So that's just, like, you have to look at it that way. Even when I'm talking to Will about something, about somebody else, I literally will tell him, like, disclaimer, am I being crazy, or are you siding with me only because you're with me? Like, tell me if I'm being irrational. Because your friends will always take your side, as they should. But, I mean, I don't know. I think we just overplay things multiple times in our head, and then we, like, either are really looking for evidence to act the way we think we should be reacting, or seeing if it's just us, or again, if it's like a one-off or you're blowing the situation out of proportion. And sometimes, honestly, it's better to really sit on something, to really think about it and say, do I want to make this an issue? Is it really a big deal, or is it my inner issue?
Because most of the time it's your inner issue, right? Like, let's be honest. Hello?
Yeah, I think it's like a 50-50 thing.
I'll take it.
I mean,
I guess it just depends on what the issue is. And sometimes, I don't know if it's just women, but sometimes men will do things and you guys fully have no intention in pissing us off, or you weren't even taking us
Yeah.
into the process of what you were doing. Like, no thought about us, not in a bad way, but you just weren't even thinking about that. And
Thanks.
then something happens and we take it personal, but
Yeah.
it's because we as women, I think, process how we would react.
Mm-hmm.
And so we expect you guys to act the same way. But at the end of the day, we're both opposite sex. So what I think about, I think 10 steps ahead, where you might only think 5. So I can't really fault you
Yeah.
for not knowing
Yeah.
that you should have been thinking this way. You know what I mean? I feel like it's easier for someone to understand, because the only time I feel like all people have been in this situation where I always remember when I would get in trouble as a kid, like even teenager in high school, and your parents would be like, I can't believe you did this to me. And it's like, what? Like, I wasn't even thinking about you
Yeah.
when I did this.
I have
Like,
a little bit.
so disappointing. You know what I mean?
I
And
have a little bit.
everybody's gone through that, and
Oh, yeah.
nobody, you didn't think about it like that. So
Absolutely not.
that's where I think now,
Have,
that's where I come from.
have you ever said this line? Oh, so you trying to piss me off today?
No,
Okay.
I've actually never, ever said that. I have
Oh wait a minute. I'm sorry. Go ahead. You have
I
that.
have said, oh, so you're trying to fight with me today?
Oh,
Is that what we're doing?
okay.
It's a nicer
We're
way
trying
of
to
saying
find-
it.
Yeah, that's a nice way to say you got me fucked up. All right, got you.
Well, the other thing is too, which anybody who's in a healthy relationship or is trying to be in a healthy relationship,
yep.
you should never curse when you're talking to your partner.
Ooh, fat. I like
So
that. I like that.
you would never hear me say that to Will, because I don't cuss when I'm talking to him.
Hey, let-
He doesn't cuss when he's talking to me either.
Have you ever said you mean to tell me?
No.
Oh, okay. Okay.
No.
Growth.
I think, like, looking back on our argument,
Yeah.
I've said things like, so what you're saying is, or I find it funny. I find it funny that.
But you don't though. You don't.
Or what I find interesting is, and then he's like, okay, but his number one, like, pet peeve, he hates that I say. So I really, really do my best, honestly, deep down, do my best not to say it. And I know you're going to do your little whatever, but we need to talk.
Oh shit!
We need to talk.
The ultimate ruiner, day ruiner for a man.
I can't even text this man that.
Absolutely
because
not. It doesn't matter. Hey, now I'm
Do
going home.
girls ever mess with guys and say we need to talk, and then only after to say something just stupid or something funny or something? You know,
literally have, and that's the thing. Like, so in my mind, I used to only say it when I was really irritated about something or whatever, and I would say it, and even in a text, this man would call me within 30 seconds.
Yeah.
Hey, let's get this done right now. Let's get this done. I'm
Yeah, 'cause
free.
my day is fucked up.
I'm free.
now. Yeah, you done fucking. Yeah. I'm clocking out. Going home. I'm taking a sick
man
day.
could be in the middle of a job interview.
Yeah.
I gotta go. I'll be right back.
I gotta go. Why are you leaving? My wife said we need to talk. Oh yeah. You're excused.
You're okay.
Yeah, you're
We'll
okay.
continue.
You're
You
excused.
got the job. You're okay. You'll
you
need
got
it.
the guy. Yeah, don't worry about it. You good. Keep going.
Psychologically, it's conditioning that when you react that way, you've already gone through that with somebody. So you already, like, have that condition in your brain. So for me, I've, like, been doing my best over, like, the longest now, where I'll throw it in every once in a while, and it'll just be like, oh, I just wanted to tell you something funny, or, like, I'll joke with him, and then he'll be like, oh my God, don't do that.
Yeah, he's stressed for 8 hours.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
Yeah, this guy stressed it at
Couldn't
work.
think about work.
Yeah,
Got fired.
fuck it. Yeah, this
Jeez.
motherfucker in traffic, just like.
Real funny when there's no food coming on the table because I got fired.
All right, Jess, we gonna let you go. I'm gonna holler at you later, though.
All right, then.
All right, like.
All right, bye.
Yeah. Fuck.
What's so funny? What? I just quit my job.
Yeah, ain't nothing funny. Ain't nothing funny.
Ain't nothing funny.
Oh. Dog, nothing. Nothing is
Do
funny
guys
about
ever
that.
tell girls we need to talk? They're not
Fuck.
going to text that.
Yeah, it
because
doesn't matter. No. 'Cause
guys don't want to talk anyway.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, well, I feel like that automatic response is what we need to talk about.
Yeah.
What do you mean? What do we need to talk? And now it's like, oh no, we can talk when we get home. And it's like, you done fucked up now, buddy. All right, let's get up out of here. First, foremost, thank everybody for listening. Whether you listen to it on Google Play, iHeartRadio, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, SoundCloud, Pandora, YouTube, Audible, you downloaded that Men Don't Know podcast app. I can't thank y'all enough. Merch store is open. Hit me up on Instagram at Men Don't Know, Twitter Men Don't Know 1. Shoot me an email, Chris at mendontknow.com, or hop on the mendontknow.com website. Shoot me a message, Koi my guy. We are out.